The Marlins game June 1st is their Melanoma Awareness Night. Here is Rachel Thomas, a very impressive 16-year-old who will play a big part in that evening and has her own personal story to share about melanoma. Rachel, I mean it when I say this. You're one of my favorite guests, and you are such an incredible young lady, and I'm so excited for the people of South Florida to get to know you because you're awesome and amazing. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm always happy when you're around. Okay, so as we mentioned, on June 1st, the Marlins are hosting their Melanoma Night. You're going to be there. Your family's going to be there. You're playing a big part in the evening. Tell me what you're going to be doing at that game.
So I'm working on selling tickets right now because if we sell 100 tickets to the game, then there's a 50-50 raffle there. And I'm going to be walking around with a few of my friends and selling raffle tickets. And for that raffle, half of the pot goes to the winner and half goes back to the Melanoma Research Foundation, which last year raised a lot of money. So
we've talked about this on this show before. I'm a melanoma survivor. You have a family story about melanoma as well. Tell us why melanoma is so important in your life.
So I had a cousin and we were very close. She was one of my favorite cousins, and she, around 3 years ago, she died of melanoma. And she actually has a daughter she's 5 now, and her husband and everything, and her daughter's the spunkiest, like most fun, cutest little girl that you'll ever meet. And I'm kind of doing it because for my bat mitzvah project, we chose this organization together to raise money for melanoma, and so it's very near and dear to me.
And I was there a year ago when you put this together 1 year ago with the Marlins. It was a great event. You and your mom, your dad, your family's tremendous. You also, what'd you tell me? You did a dodgeball event recently too to raise money for melanoma?
Yeah, I kind of want to start doing more events because this organization is great. So I'm trying to get as involved as I can. And at my school, I did a dodgeball tournament, and so each team had to pay like $90 to come and participate, and we raised a good amount of money.
Good.
So,
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to give everyone the contact information very soon, how they can get tickets for the game, how they can donate to the MRF. But I want to spend more time talking with you about how this has changed who you are as a person. You're what, 16 years old, right? And you're already so involved in the community. Have you found that there's been a response with people you've talked to? Kids, really? Are kids wearing sunscreen more? Are they more conscious around the sun? What do you think?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, to have a lot of charity events in my school, I had to meet with like community service board, which was actually just a bunch of students and like 2 teachers, I think. And when I was presenting my case last year for the event, I said it's Melanoma Research Foundation, and a couple of the people didn't even know what melanoma was. So I think through doing these events and advertising for them and selling tickets and even having kids go to the game, I think that in itself is actually educating, and like I'll tell kids how to prevent melanoma and try and just advocate and educate as much as I can about it.
Well, the thing is that, and I don't know if a lot of young people know this, but it can happen at a young age. That is in many cases when it does happen, even if it doesn't manifest until later on in your life. Sometimes it's a melanoma that you got 20 years ago. So people at your age have got to be aware of that, right?
Yeah, it's the most common cancer.
Right. It's skin cancer, and it's
oftentimes
deadly.
It's
oftentimes
very
it's fatal.
deadly.
All right. So, but we're doing something about it. We're going to raise money. We're going to help end it. People want to buy tickets to the game on Melanoma Night, which is Wednesday, June 1st. How do they get the tickets?
So if they want to buy tickets to attend the game, they can either email me. My email is thomasr@miamicountryday.info, and there's a link where you can go, and it's to either buy the ticket or you can just make a donation, and that's join.melanoma.org/2016 Marlins. So those are all the ways that you can contribute.
So there's no excuse. There's plenty of ways to get involved. I will be there. I know your family will be there. I look forward to it, and it makes me so happy just to be in the same room with you. So keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Thank you so much.
You got it.